Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm Vicky and it's really nice to have you here to join me to make these really sweet star and chain earrings today. These earrings are made out of size 15 and size 11 seed beads, and then each little star is attached to a jump ring and a different length of chain to give them this graduated length. They're really sweet and they're one of my favourite pair of earrings to wear. I made this pattern back in 2013, so it's quite an old pattern now, but it's still a favourite of mine and I really enjoy wearing them still. I have replaced them several times over. Sometimes the chain loses its colour over the years, so it goes a bit tarnished. Sometimes that's a good look, but I've made them in all colours, but these are still my favourites. The Galvanised Duracoat seeds, Miyuki ones are still my ultimate favourites. So let's take a little look at what we need today. You'll probably notice I only have one earring on my mat. That's because we're going to make the second earring together. So today we're going to need some size 11 seed beads, some size 15 seed beads, an ear wire, some jump rings and some different lengths of chain. I'm also using a size 12 needle and £6 Fireline. You will also need some pliers for when you're attaching your chain. So I've got 3 sets here. I've got round nose and flat nose, which I use to one of my other pendants getting stuck on the mat. Round nose and flat nose, which I use to open and close jump rings, and I've got some cutters to just cut my little bits of chain. Okay, so today we're going to start by picking up 8 size 11 seed beads. As you can see, then we're going to drop them right down to the bottom of our thread, leaving a relatively decent tail that we can weave in later, and we're just going to go up the 8 seed beads again. Just to create a little loop, and then just through one again, just to pull that tight. As you can see, we've got this little tiny loop now of 8 size 11 seed beads. We're now going to pick up one size 15 seed bead, and coming out of this size 11, we're just going to go straight into the next size 11 along on that base row of size 11 seeds, and that little size 15 seed is going to sit between these two 11s. And do that again, picking up one size 15 seed and going straight into the next 11 along, and just give them a little pull, and that's now sitting neatly between the two. I'm going to continue doing that all the way around, adding in size 15 seed beads between size 11 seed beads. And I'm just about to put my last size 15 seed bead in between the last two 11s, just like that. It might be a little bit tight, that one. Give it a little pull, and there we go. We have our little loop now with 15s. It might be a little bit wobbly, a little bit not sitting very flat, but don't worry, that will all work out. So there we go, our little loop. Go straight into the first size 15 seed bead. We're now going to pick up 2 size 15 seed beads and go into the next size 15 along. So these 2 little seed beads we've just picked up, these 15s, will now sit above your size 11. I'm going to do it again, picking up 2 size 15s and go into the next 15 along, and then we're just going to carry that on all the way around, adding in sets of 2 size 15s between our 15s. And I'm just about to add in my last set of 2, which I'm just going to take straight into that first single size 15 that we started from. Okay, now we have a really pretty little round, and even that on its own is really quite sweet. You could have several of these and maybe join them together somehow. I think that's really cute. But to make our stars, we're going to step up into our first 15 of the first set of 2. So you're coming out between the first set of 2 15s. Pick up one size 15 and go into the second set 15 of the set of 2 to create this little tiny point. Go back into the single 15 from the previous round and into the first single 15, the first 15 of the set of 2. Repeat that again, picking up one size 15 seed and go down the second 15 of the set of 2 into the 15 from the previous round and up the next, just don't want to get caught, up the next 15 of the next set of 2. Continue adding 15s all the way around to get them little points. I'm just adding my last 15 in between my set of 2 and then back into the 15 from the previous round. Okay, so that's our star complete. As you can see, it's sitting lovely. It's all flattened out, and now we just need to weave in the threads. So adding in half hitch knots. If you're unsure how to do this, I'll just do a quick demonstration. So let me go up a couple of beads. Okay, so we're going to go under the thread between these 2 beads, between these 2 size 15s, and pull to make this loop. We're going to go through the loop and then very gently, taking it quite slow because you don't want the thread to move from where it is under this, which is between these 2 beads. Just pull, 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 so that the knot sits between them 2 beads, not visible, there's no thread on either sides, and then go through another couple of beads. You can repeat that a couple of times more to really seal in your threads, and do the same with your tail thread. And now it should look like this. Okay, so as you can see on my earring, I have 5 different colours of the size 15 seed beads. So if you want to do 5 different colours like I have, get yourself some more seed beads, some more size 15s. I've kept the centre colour the same. So here are my 5 little stars in different colours. So now I'm going to take my pliers and I'm just going to pick up one of my jump rings. Just going to open this jump ring, and I do bend one hand towards myself, one hand away from myself. Ooh, a bit too far across. Like that. I'm going to pick up a star and pop my jump ring just through the central hole, and so that the jump ring falls between 2 of the points. I'm then going to match it up to this one, so I've used the longest length of chain. I will put down how many links of chain in the description box so you know how many I've used, but obviously make them as long or as short as you like. Pop the chain on the jump ring, take your pliers back on either side of your jump ring and close by pushing one hand away from yourself and the other hand towards yourself at that point. And there's the star on the chain. From there I will attach that to a second jump ring at the top, and so will our ear wire go on that jump ring, and then we're going to attach all the other little stars to the chain until we have this sequence. Now, as you can see on this one, I've not put them in order of size. I've kind of mixed it up a little bit. So I've got the smallest one, and then I think it's the third longest one, followed by the longest one, then the second shortest one, and then the second longest one, just to give it a little bit more of a natural, just a natural dangle, I guess. But you can make them all like, they can go into a graduated waterfall effect, whichever way you want to do it, really. The choice is yours. So that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy making these quick and simple little stars. Today we should have been making the Renaissance pendant, but he's taken a little bit longer in editing than we thought it would take. So this is what we're going to be making next, and I'm hoping to bring this video to you by this weekend. So look out for that one. If you've enjoyed this video and you're desperate to get your hands on Renaissance, please subscribe to my channel and click the little bell icons to let you know when the next video is live. Thank you for watching. Take care now. Bye.